All right, let's get down to it. First of all, I want to say I apologize for not coming here with a video earlier this week. I had people write me, oh, what do you just, now the Eagles are losing, so you don't want to make videos? No, dude. Okay, I was busy with my family for Thanksgiving, okay? And I had a lot of stuff going on. Family down. I almost didn't get to say goodbye to them, all kinds of stuff. And then by the time I was about to make one last night, I said no one's even going to view it. It's going to be too soon, close to game time. But you know what? Let's get right down to this game and this loss. Now, it took me a little bit, as you see, to want to even make this video because I didn't even know where to start, what to say. It's just Eagle fashion. Eagle fashion. That they somehow, on defense, can hold Russell Wilson and fucking Tom Brady. Hold them. I mean, make them feel pedestrian. Make them feel like they're nobody. I'm not that bad, sorry, but hold them down. Shut them down. And somehow make Ryan Fitzpatrick look like a superstar. And it's funny, in those two games we lost, in those two games where our defense was looking amazing, I'm like, man, we're key players on defense are getting healthy. We're doing it against elite quarterbacks in the league, elite teams with elite coaches and elite offenses. But our offense couldn't match and help our defense. Now, today, what happens? Defense doesn't show up. Offense shows the hell up. What is it? Illegal? What is it? Illegal? What is it? A rule that if the Eagles both play good defense and offense in one single game, that the fucking owner of the Eagles is going to go to jail or something? Is it a law now or some shit? Because it makes no goddamn sense. It's almost like it cannot happen. And that's why you look at this when we won the Super Bowl. What was it? Offense and defense every week was balling out. I don't know where it clicked like, oh, this is amazing. But look at this bullshit. I will say this, okay? After Wentz having those two lousy games, and I understand this is versus Miami, so I'm not going to put it into big consideration like, oh, man, he had a great game. He did play well. I will say that. And the big positive is that if you watch some of his throws and some of the things he did, like he did get rid of the ball sooner instead of holding on to it, getting sacked. Certain things he did, you can see he went back and watched the tape. You can see he went back and watched the tape and seen on his mishaps over the past 2 weeks because that's my biggest takeaway. You can see he went back and watched the tape and he said, you know what, bing, bang, boom, 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 boom. And he's seen what he was doing wrong and he did everything, not everything perfect, but he did the checkdowns when needed to be checked down. The first touchdown pass to Miles Sanders is something where last week or the week before he would have just had him wide open like that and would have tried to shoot for someone else in the end zone. Instead, he knew he's going to be open. Let me just dunk it down to him and let him take it the rest to the house. Instead of trying to be Superman and freaking throwing it all over the place. I think also with Alshon Jeffrey being back on the field, I think that gave him a little bit of boost of confidence. Look, offense did what they could. They had a couple mishaps, this and that, and I also didn't understand why we had Wentz pass the ball 42 times. And I got Miles Sanders, run the ball a little bit. Once we were up at a certain point in the game, up like, what were we, 21-14, something like, whatever it was. I'm like, start running the ball a little bit. Just, I know you're trying to be aggressive and you want to get more points because you think this team sucks. But it's still the NFL, dude. Doug, it's still the NFL. I don't give a shit if you got the worst team in the league, the Bengals or Miami Dolphins, who are the top 3 worst teams in the league. It doesn't matter if you got them out there and you want to rack up 50 points, throw. You know what's going to happen? Eventually, it's going to be 3 and out. Or it's going to be batted pass or interception or fumble, which did not happen today, thankfully. But still, you get my point. Once you're up 21-14, even though it's only a touchdown, and I know I can see Doug being like, oh, I want to put more on them. We can put more on them because our defense was giving up so much. It's still a professional football team you're versing, dude. Run the ball, waste some clock, control time possession, get another touchdown, and be up 28-14. It's common sense. I mean, I don't give a shit that they're a bad team. Don't go into a game knowing that they're bad or thinking in your head that they're bad and just, hey, let's just rack up points. Dude, run the ball a little more. And this also scares me about Miles Sanders. This is what it is. At first, when the season started, you remember, against the Redskins, I said, you know what? I said, of course, I know Jordan Howard is going to be our bell cow back, our number one back, and Miles Sanders is going to be featured here and there. Week 1, we come out with Miles Sanders as the damn starter. I'm like, what the hell? And he was getting majority of the snaps over Howard for at least 3 or 4 weeks until Doug and them noticed, okay, Howard is the guy who should get more of the carries. Miles gets mixed in. So at first, look at they had a lot of confidence in him, right? Ever since Jordan Howard has been out, Doug has abandoned the run. He hasn't ran as much, and even when it is a little successful, he still goes away from it. That scares me. Do they have faith in Miles Sanders to be a guy who can carry the ball 20 to 25 plus times a game? When it's in the cold, breezy weathers, we need him to just pound, pound, pound. Do they have faith in him to do that? Because it looks like they don't. Okay? Ryan Fitzpatrick had a freaking day on us. And, of course, Devontae Parker. The guy who, for the past, 2 seasons, I said, I want to trade for him before the deadline. And listen, the reason I said why is because, listen, he's been injured throughout his career a little bit. He's had a little bit of drop issues, but he's starting to gel and come along. And you've seen it today. The guy's having his breakout year on a bad team. I'll still take that motherfucker. You look like Randy Moss today. Now, I don't know what to say. It's just it's Eagles fashion that this happens. I'm looking at the rest of the schedule. I don't even care. I'm talking about when there was 3 minutes and 69 seconds left in this game, and I think they just hit another field goal to make it 9 points or 8 points, whatever it was. 9-point game. I said, if we lose this game right here, I do not want to win another game. I want to go 5-11. I want to get the best draft pick possible. Yeah, I said it. It's time to tank now. Unless some miracle happens. But then again, you're just watching this team. Like today, the first play, interception, we got Ryan Fitzpatrick. I clapped a little, like that. I didn't get all pumped up. Then Wentz goes out there, throws a touchdown to Miles Sanders. I didn't get pumped up. You know why? I said, even if we beat the hell out of the Miami Dolphins, say 37-10, I would still be disappointed because I would say, damn, we should have won by 41-10. That's not me being spoiled. That's just me looking at it and say, hey, you know what? This team ain't good. So even though we got the interception real early, and then we threw the touchdown pass, I'm watching and going, I'm cheering, yeah, of course. Yeah, cool. But I'm not jumping up and down like, yeah. I would, after the game, I would have celebrated the win, like, good win, blah, blah. Here and there could be repaired, blah, blah, blah. We're still in the hunt. Fuck the hunt. Forget about it. It's been out of reach since week 2 when we started losing people. And then week 3 when J.J. Whiteside dropped that ball and blah, blah, blah. It's been over, okay? I'm happy it's over. So now the only thing we can watch for the next few weeks is see how they develop and see if other guys flash, like Greg Ward or J.J. Whiteside who had his first TD today. That's it. Look for players that you want to try to keep for next season. That's it. I don't know what else to say. I will say this. The Eagles will be on the All or Nothing Amazon series this summer, if you guys did not know, or coming up this spring, which is almost like Hard Knocks, but they follow the team the entire season, literally from the draft to free agency to preseason to training camp to the whole season. They follow the Eagles on Amazon Prime called All or Nothing. I can't wait to see that mess. I can't wait. Burner accounts, anonymous sources, everything. You get to see it all. It's going to be fantastic, let me tell you. Go Birds.